Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Wyatt Childs will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Harper Kane, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Jones. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at... Next for New York, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. A dive. He's got it. One there. Safe.
Oh, he's in there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harper Kane. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-0 fouled off. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
On the back,
Hit
find the
sharply
ball,
on the
find the
ground.
ball.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday night baseball rolls on. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3.
Ready for another shot now. Harper, Kane, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dig, dig,
Hit
dig.
back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for 1. He beat it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Drury fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Tyler Wade.
Lifted the other way to left center. Macias giving chase. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of
Digging in once again, Harper, Kane. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Kane.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another chance? Ryan Schimpf. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And there he goes towards second. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Stand up, right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
All right.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt, as an offense.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harper. Kane. He singled his last time up.
Kane.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Come on, come
ball
on.
left side. The throw from his knees. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We return to Tropicana Field after this. There is downtown Tampa at night as we welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Wyatt Childs takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Masahiro Tanaka was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Felipe Rivero closes the door for the save, his 39th of the campaign. Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jose De Leon is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is,
high and deep to right. Judge looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do.
Ready to take his axe again, Harper. Kane, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Breaking balls in for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Justin Bour flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Kane has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees leave them loaded. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Harper Kane. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, C.J. Cron. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready on 1 and 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rays 7 and the Yankees nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Whit Merrifield. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. McCann leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, no runner, no runner. Eat it, eat it.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready once again, Harper Kane. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Eight runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
pitching game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Grounded softly to the right. Gonna be a tough play. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air out to center field. Kane moves over. 2 gone. Stepping up now, James McCann. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's a base hit on the line. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Harper Kane. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kane.
First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. One out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now another 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane has a play. He's got it one away.
Four wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose De Leon picks up his team-leading 13th win. Jordan Montgomery allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Anthony Banda takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac. Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Jacob Faria, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
In now, Harper Kane. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Center fielder, Harper. Kane.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
The 1-1 home. Is taken below the zone for a ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. 1 out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harper Kane. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. 3 runs already home here. Two and 0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 37 on the year, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wade at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Kane moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. The Yanks leave 1. Halfway home, tied at. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duffy backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Not an easy thing to do to stop one from going in the gap, but a nice sliding catch right there. He sure made that look easy.
Digging in, Adam Jones. He went deep last time up.
Adam Jones.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 4-3. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Harper. Kane. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. A look at our line score from Tropicana Field. The Yankees should feel comfortable. Up next for the Rays, Harper. Kane. He singled his last time up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. New York, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today we wrap. Everett Gidry gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today. Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Harper Kane. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, one away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees.
So stepping in, Tyler Wade reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral.
Now in the box, Harper Kane. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitch.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
The 2-2.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in, Brandon Drury. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Brandon Drury.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Harper Kane. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Grounded to the right. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Upton at second. Kane at first with no outs. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Brad Miller.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Merrifield over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Ryan Schimpf. It was a walk in his last trip. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is there. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Harper. Kane. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder, Harper. Kane.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones is under it. 1 out. Very brisk pace to with Merrifield next to hit.
Now batting, second baseman, with Merrifield.
The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Kane is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Tampa Bay with their 80th team victory in this one. Everett Guidry earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Alex Colomé works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Chad Kuhl gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Harper Kane. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Smith over at second. Duffy at first. One gone. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kepler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Vero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can.
Up next for the Rangers, Sandy Leon. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad.
Digging in for his second at bat, Harper Kane. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. We'll head to the 4th. Still. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice and
Ready once again, Harper, Kane. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were two down. Digging in the switch hitter, Harper, Kane, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works.
Run it out.
And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Randall Hawley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Kane makes the play, 1 away. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on.
Now batting, center fielder, Marcus Semien.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Kane ranging back to the track, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
7-5 tonight's final. The Tampa Bay Rays blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Anthony Banda earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Felipe Rivero hammers down the save, his 40th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partner. Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Jose De Leon will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding in, Randall Hawley. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Nimmo. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with...
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Harper, Kane, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Up next for the Rays, Wilson Ramos. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Still only 1 out in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat is going to win this one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane on the move. He's got it 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Harper, Kane, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a swing and a high pop-up. Ashe over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Randall Hawley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an
Ready for another shot now. Max Kepler. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on just 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Texas is out in front, 11-4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Randall Hawley.
Randall Hawley.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Harper Kane. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Miners ready. Here it is on 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. 2-0 count. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hawley is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harper. Kane. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kepler going back on it.
Take a look, take a look, take a look.
But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Ashe charging this one. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So next to the plate for Texas, Max Kepler, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at bat. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kane moving in, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rangers lead it 15-11. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harper. Kane, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today.
Come on, get down,
that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. That is now 3 triples for him in the game, which is darn near impossible. In fact, the last 15 years or so, only a few guys have done it. Pretty impressive what he's been able to do in this one.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Kane at third with 2 away. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now the relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Rangers.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
18-11 in this one. The Texas Rangers with a big 17-hit attack. Mike Minor gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Jose De Leon was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Jared Eichhoff will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Digging in now, Harper. Kane, 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Hard hit to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Harper Kane. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kane.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Drury gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Harper Kane. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 13 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, Dero. Ball flying out of the ballpark.
Stepping in, Harper Kane. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Miller gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, 1 away. Some good pitching. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Whit Merrifield. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
9-3 the final. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Game 2 of the final series of the year between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Harper Kane, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So give him. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and Brandon Drury will bat next. He went deep in the contest last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And with that play over, ready now, Harper. Kane comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the. Digging in once again, Justin Bour, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Baseman, Justin Bour.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane sprinting after it. And the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harper. Kane 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still down 5-3. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane looks up. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently say, so he will touch them all on the grand slam as they take a 7-5 lead.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style.
Ready for another shot now. Harper, Kane. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Judge looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already. Boy, I'll tell you, not all wins are created equal. There's something really satisfying about being down 5 runs and you band together to find a way to get that win. They've got a huge bounce in their step heading into their next game. And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. New York, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Luis Cessa claims the win out of the pen, his first. Chad Green wraps it up for the save, his 46th. So that's it for us this afternoon. Afternoon baseball now. And a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got? Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Harper, Kane. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way.
Come
Hit
on,
sharply
come on,
on the
come
ground.
on, come on.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand. Digging in now for the Yankees, Justin Bour. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Kane moves over. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Harper, Kane, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The New York Yankees with a division-best 102nd team win. Masahiro Tanaka.
An early winter check-in. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic.